Say it back. Yeah, you're right. And carry on with your day.
Try and communicate their emotions through talking about the weather.
We love a queue. We love waiting in queues. That's our thing. That's what we do in Britain.
You could be in the same bedroom as like 10 people.
It's just really confusing for everyone.
Don't come to the UK.
Hiya, welcome to Easy English. If you're thinking about coming or moving to the UK, then this episode is for you. I asked the residents of Brighton for one piece of advice on coming to the UK. Now before we get started, if you're a fan of Easy English, then why don't you subscribe to us below? Here we go. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking of coming to the UK?
I would suggest that they try and communicate their emotions through talking about the weather.
If someone in the street asks if you're alright, you don't answer yes. You just say you're alright back. It's not a question.
What advice would you give to someone who's going to come to the UK?
We are very big on manners. We like saying please and thank you, and we love a queue. We love waiting in queues. That's our thing. That's what we do in Britain.
What advice would you give to someone who is thinking of coming to the UK?
Well, bring an adapter. If you're not from the UK and you don't have the right adapter, you need to definitely bring an adapter.
People are willing to help you, like regardless. That if you ask for directions, you go up to a random stranger, they will drop everything and they will give you directions. Like it's happened so many times. Regardless of who you are, they will help you.
If you're coming to England and you don't know anyone and you're completely new, I reckon the best thing to do is go to a hostel where you meet like-minded people. You get to meet like different cultures as well, so then you don't feel alone, and then you can explore together. And I'd say the easiest way to explore is Google, use all the apps like for events that are happening. There's always something on in England. So I think what'll make it easier for coming to a foreign country is meeting like-minded people and just getting to know other people. So then you're not alone and you can explore together. And Google's your best friend.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking of coming to the UK?
What I would say is, obviously the big cities like London, Brighton are amazing and there's loads to do, but perhaps don't go for these big obvious cities.
Right.
Try and find some hidden gems, ask people that live here or research online and find some more less well-known cities or towns to go to get like a different experience.
If you're coming to the UK, about every area, all the bus systems are different and it's just really confusing for everyone.
Take care of yourself if you're adventuring or exploring like in the night, or like, if you're on a night out or a night drink with friends, just kind of be sensible, I guess, because there's loads of different kinds of like people, scary people.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to come to the UK?
Don't come to the UK. It's not the best place. There's far better places in Europe or anywhere around the world that you'll have a much better experience than the UK. And that's coming from someone that's lived here their whole life.
Okay, and why is this so important?
It seems to be generally how a lot of us communicate. I don't know what to say.
So do you have like weather talk like ready and loaded in
Right.
your really?
Yeah.
So
I mean, generally it's like, oh, it's nice. It's a bit cooler today, isn't it? As a way of just feeling like everyone's a bit calmer today.
So you've already sort of thought of it.
Yeah.
You already got it ready cocked and loaded to fire.
Yeah.
And how important is small talk then in the UK? Because this is part of small talk, right?
It's mega. It's extremely important, I think.
So your advice almost is do small talk, or don't be afraid to do small talk.
Don't be afraid to do small talk, and make sure that you realise it's actually big talk.
And weather is big talk. How do you differentiate between hey, are you all right, or you're all right? How can you tell?
I just go for the posh white woman voice. Yeah, you're right, and then give a little nod.
So as like a rule of thumb,
Yes.
always presume they don't really want to know how you are.
They don't really care. Yeah, they don't really care at all.
But does that mean that like most Brits are like not very polite?
Not necessarily. I think we're all very, very polite people.
Then why do we do it, do you think?
Formality, maybe?
Formality, okay. So then what's the best response to, hey, you alright?
Say it back. Yeah, you're right. And carry on with your day.
Okay, so yeah, you're right.
Or yeah, you, and just carry on walking.
Now, if you are a fan and want to help support Easy English's work, then you can become a member with this link. Now, it costs just £5 a month, but it goes a long way to help support Easy English's work. And in return, we'll give you some English language learning extras. One of the perks you'll receive is our worksheet, which you can use alongside the episode. Now, this tests your knowledge of the more extensive vocabulary and slang used in the video. It asks you to complete various multiple choice answer questions and a fun odd ones out game at the end. So if you do want to learn or teach with Easy English, or you just want to support us, then become a member now with this link. And are you yourself someone who regards manners as quite highly in yourself?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
You say your P's and Q's?
Yeah, you have to.
And what is it? What's this big fascination? Because it's a bit of a cliche, the queuing thing, right?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of respect for the other people that are there as well. It's just kind of a way of showing like you value their time, they value your time. It's just kind of
it's more pleasant for everyone.
Yeah, it's pleasant for everyone.
And whereabouts in the UK are you from?
I'm from Hull, the north.
And why would you not even recommend going to your hometown?
Hull is just not the nicest place in the world. The people aren't the nicest.
But wasn't it it won like the City of Culture?
It was, but they didn't really help us at all, to be honest. It's still not a good place to go.
And is this a problem which you've encountered yourself? Did you forget?
Yeah, because we needed to buy one. We had one, we brought one. Yeah. If you have two phones, you need to charge, and you have like your electric toothbrush, and etc. One isn't enough, so.
And what if you do forget it? Did you find ways to?
Yeah, we bought one at the supermarket. Yeah, the Asda.
At a grocery store?
Yeah, just at the supermarket, so yeah.
Okay, so there is a solution. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, but it's handy if you've got one on your hands. So.
Stereotypically, Brits are quite closed off people, I'd say, no? What is the best way to approach a Brit then to ask for directions?
I don't know, like, hey, can you help me with something? Or, hey, do you mind telling me where this is? Or something like that.
I'm always like sorry to bother you, but...
Yeah, sorry to bother you, that's
Sorry to bother you. So what, like starting off from a point of apology or something?
Always apologise.
A safe bet. Can you explain what a hostel is?
Oh, what a hostel is? Basically, it's like a cheap version of hotels. It's dorm rooms. You could be in the same bedroom as like 10 people. Nice chill out areas. Everyone's in the same boat, so you're all getting to know each other. Just a really nice environment for people to get to know each other and explore.
Yeah. Why is it you would say like don't go for the obvious choices? Is there a reason? Because we're in Brighton right now, right? And it's lovely.
Yeah.
But is there you have an issue with it maybe?
Not at all. Not so much don't go for them. I think you do have to go to Brighton and London. Probably Brighton over London.
Yeah.
Because it's near the sea, it's more quirky, it's got a good vibe.
Yeah.
But don't just limit yourself because they're the ones that you know about from media and things. Just try and broaden your horizons a bit maybe.
We're from Bournemouth.
Right.
So there's a thing called in the Bournemouth Square, there's a thing called like a safety bus. And if you're feeling uneasy or like
You've drunk too much,
or if you're alone, you go to the safety bus and there's people there that can help you. So I feel like there are systems in place and it's becoming more of a known problem and people are tackling it.
So perhaps a bit of advice would be that there might be something in place in most sort of cities.
Yeah. In Wetherspoons you can go to a bar and you ask for a specific name and the person behind the bar calls a taxi for you. So it's like a down low kind of I want to leave but I can't remove myself from the situation safely.
Nice.
Which is kind of really smart.
So then, if you're telling people not to come, where are you telling them to go? Is there a specific country you prefer to England? Or?
I'd love to go to Finland. The people in Finland are apparently really nice. I know quite a few Finnish people that are lovely. The sort of any South American countries, they're apparently really sort of fun and you'll have a good time if you go to them.
I'm interested to hear what advice you might have in the comments below about coming to the UK. It can be practical or cultural. It can be obvious or subtle. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next week. Ta-ra!